What's good YouTube? We're back today with another market watch, but before I start this market watch, I want to say I did something yesterday I don't think I've done in a very long time, and that's that I didn't get on a computer the entire day. I just sat, I marathoned some shows on Netflix, marathoned some anime on Crunchyroll, and I chilled. And honestly, it feels really good. We've had a ton of news the last few days, so I just kind of took a break, relaxed, watched the world go by, and that was pretty awesome. Even on days when I have my girlfriend here, I typically am doing some kind of video. I'm like, let me do a video before we go out, and I'll do a video. Honestly, the day off felt really good, but the market rests for no man. And Zaphion the Time Lord is the one that most people have been messaging me about, as when I featured it last time, it was about 70 cents, but it was on the front page of TCG Player, which is a huge red flag because that's actually based off of increased sales typically when they feature a card. So it was really obvious this was going to be on the come up, and now it's $3 from 70 cents, but there are deals to be had. We have a duelist here selling these at 3x that I clicked on, and he does have 2 play sets available. I thought about sniping these for myself, but as per Market Watch, we're always chilling and giving you guys the deals that get there first. 3 of them for a total of that $279 price point. It seems pretty nice considering $298 for one is the lowest over here, and the next lowest, since we're featuring this, is $3 for the 1x, the 1x, and so on. This card has been almost completely bought out. You'll continue to see deals like this pop up here and there for a while, but overall, this card is going to be up and stay up past the $2 mark in my opinion. It's just too good in the sense that it's a back row clear that basically doesn't get stuffed or destroyed by anything. You cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects, and you can just plop it on the field. Pretty nice. It's got the same kind of mentality as Denko Sekka, except it actually gets rid of your opponent's resources or tries to force them to use them. I think it's pretty darn good. So I would have picked mine up cheaper. I still would consider getting this. I'm not gonna snipe it from you guys though. I always let Billy and Jackie trade for a bunch of cards, and then I just kind of nudge them and borrow them whenever I'm gonna play in an event. I'll stick to that strat if I ever need this card. But for you guys hunting a deal, definitely right here. It'll be gone fast. So that's why you have your notifications turned on when you're watching Market Watch, boys. Galaxy Soldier, $9.97 for the secret. At first I thought the secret had fallen almost to the ultra rare price, but no. And the ultra rare is sitting at $5 now. Every time I feature this, I feel like it's going up right now. It's still a great deal for Galaxy Soldier, and I think this is about where it stabilizes until we see those legendary decks come out with the Cyber Dragons, and then more people are like, alright, I got the whole Cyber Dragon deck now, might as well complete it, might as well get my playset. And I think a ton of these will get swept off the market again there, but not for an expensive price point. I think still around the $5 point is where it's going to stay-ish, and supporting that, eBay, it's still at the 4 mark. eBay is consistently cheaper throughout this market watch, I think. And that's kind of odd. And I keep seeing this guy. I don't get it. It's like Zing Zangoose, I believe. I haven't kept up with Pokemon in a second, but I'm probably just murdering that. It's probably the wrong Pokemon. But let me know down below what Pokemon I'm supposed to say. It's definitely just a card that I think will stabilize at 5. It's shorter printed in the set. There's just not as many of them to go around. And with a set that has so many amazing items and new cards as well, such as Zaphion, this is definitely one of the joys of the set that I would personally be picking up. Next, we have SPYRALS Super Agent creeping up again. Now, if he's not in the Mega Tens, you all have made one of the best calls, even continuing to pick it up at this price. I think it's going to be in the Mega Tens, guys. Like the Kaijus were. I don't think they'll be skipping out on Super Agent here. But the deck is proving to be amazing so far, and everybody's testing with the new Link monster that was announced. And he's good. He's real good. Having the ability to have a super agent from your extra deck and then special cards out of your deck just breaks Quick Fix so bad. But the other card that we hadn't featured is Super Big Red, which with Quick Fixes you'll probably be playing 3 of just to search out of your deck and use as pitch fodder and use at least once during combos. And we see Super Agent on eBay, that consistently cheaper price, $5. So if you're still looking to pick it up, for whatever reason you're paranoid and don't think it'll be in the Megatins, you still have a chance to pick it up relatively cheaper. Big Red cheaper over here as well at $6. So again, like I said, eBay throughout this market watch, it's not like the past few where the blows were back and forth. It seems consistently cheaper for the weekend. Maybe we should pay attention to that, like see what times the sellers seem to go cheaper on eBay, if weekends or if it's just hype that influences. But we often see trends on TCG spike up first and eBay follow. So if you're looking for the cheaper cards throughout this market watch, I can heavily suggest that. Now, again, I personally don't mind playing commons, but I get people out there want to fully hollow out the deck. I still think this price is really high, and it'll go back down to 5s at least, if not lower. Probably $10 for a playset would be really good. It's not going to stick, even though it's the TDIL Special Edition like Utopia the Lightning. Just chill, just wait, don't buy into the hype, and you'll be fine. I think $10 for a playset makes a lot of profit for those who held on to them. Those who busted these things for a ton of Lightnings will be so happy to sell it for a set at 10. And not many of them are going to be listed right now because not many people will have thought, oh, I should be putting these out. So just wait, the competition will rise, this card will go down. John Moore hyping Big Red, obviously he wants them all for himself. Subterror Nemesis Warrior and all the other Subterrors seem to have not been too affected by the Subterror hype. A lot of people calling the card pretty bad in Subterrors, saying that it's better as a Shadol card, and even then it's pretty subpar. See the sub? Yeah. But overall, it just didn't bring the hype that the Spiral Link monster did, and nothing's really moving over here. Let's look up, I believe it's Hidden City real quick. Let's look up the Hidden City real quick just to make sure nothing crazy's happening there. It's actually up a little versus market price. No, it's about the same. Yeah, I was thinking that this was going to be more than it was for some reason. Yeah, just chilling at $8. TCG exclusive kind of thing still. But they'll be getting it in the OCG and Circuit Break, and I still think it won't be doing too much. So, again, nothing really happening with your Subterrors. This is probably their final support, probably, we never know. Years down the line, who knows, maybe the next set. It could be anywhere. Konami can just decide to shout it out, but I think these are more so their Beatrices and their final support, so I'd be jumping ship myself on Hidden City, and maybe keeping the cheaper Subterrors, but overall, I would just be getting rid of the deck personally. If you love your Subterrors, keep them. Whatever makes you happy, keep it. Money's not king. Denglong is going down, and I'm honestly surprised, but at the same time, I personally forgot. This is one of those cards that could be in the Megaton or not be in the Megaton, and I guess that kind of looming shadow is allowing the price to drop. I think in a couple of months, you'll look back at this price and still wish you would have got them. Even if they're in the Megatons, it'll cool down, and that'll be the perfect time to get it, but if it's not, you'll regret it so much. I personally would be paranoid on this card, unlike Super Agent, and I would probably be getting my hands on a couple, but I don't see why it wouldn't be in the Megatons too. I'm just a playset for $10, that kind of thing, trying to get them, is what I would be trying to do locally, rather than buy them online. But you can almost get that playset for $10 going to eBay. So there is that. I just it's so rough that all the cards are included like the first year, and I think people really need to keep that in mind, that some stuff's going to be missing. Denglong will probably still be in there, but Paranoid John would say pick it up. Definitely pick it up. And the final card here is Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. I didn't know the Super was up this high. I actually did not know the Super was still at $7. I think throughout the end of the season, as the WCQ hype has fallen, it'll continue to go down during the off-season. And if Zoo is hit on that ban list in September, this will lose a lot of its place in the meta, in my opinion. Ghost Ogre does have some nice things against Diagram still, but I feel like Ash just becomes the superior card overall, leaving Ghost Ogre in the dust for a format like that. But I could be completely wrong. What do you guys think? Do you think hanging on to Ghost Ogres at this price is smart, or do you think it will go down to 5 during the off-season 4, and you could just like sell your set for 20 now, get your set back at 12? $8 is $8. It's not $20, but it's $8. I'm referencing the meme that $20 is $20. But anyways, it's about the same on eBay here. But like I said, the rest of the time, eBay just overall seemed cheaper during this market watch, which was very odd. So thanks for watching again, guys. Give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and you want to see more market watches, especially ones that deflate the hype. I'm not trying to like say make this card go down. I would definitely just say I think vendors will have a large quantity and realize that it's spiked up and will be glad to get rid of theirs over time.